Hey everybody, I'm Scott Wikle. You're listening to My Kind of Country. Thanks so much for joining us on a Monday night. We got some great concerts coming up here in Michigan this fall, and the gentleman that's going to be here is with me on the phone tonight. We're going to talk to him about these great shows and some fantastic things going on in his career. It is a pleasure to welcome a country music legend to My Kind of Country. This is John Barry. John, how are you tonight?
Oh, so good. I can hardly believe it's me. How you doing?
I'm doing great. Good to talk with you again. We're looking forward to having you up here in Michigan. You've got a couple times you're going to be up here this fall. You're going to be here in September, and then again for your Christmas shows in December as well.
Yeah, we're coming up in September doing 4 shows, me and my wife, Robin, doing some their FOP and fire department benefit shows, help raise some money to help those who help us. And then coming back in December for a few Christmas dates.
Well, that's great. We always do support the great firemen and policemen shows up here in Michigan through WolverineProductions.org. You can visit their website and get your tickets for these shows, and you can also call them and get your tickets right over the phone. They are $25 for a single ticket, $40 for a pair, or you can bring the whole family and friends for $50, which is a family ticket, which is up to 8 people. And you can call 1-800-445-2143. We'll have that information on our Facebook page for My Kind of Country. And John, you're going to be up Wednesday, September 11th at the River Raisin Center in Monroe, Michigan. And then the next night, Thursday, September the 12th, you're going to be at the Dawson Auditorium, which is at Adrian College in Adrian, Michigan. And Friday, the one I'm looking forward to, Lars Hochstedt Auditorium right here in Traverse City, Michigan, 7 p.m. at Central Grade School. We're looking forward to that. And that's to sponsor the Traverse City Firefighters Union. And then Saturday, you're heading down to Muskegon at Reese Puffer High School for a show down there. That's a beautiful venue. I've been there before, too. That's nice.
Nice.
And that's for the the Muskegon Fraternal Order of Police. Then in December, you're going to do your Christmas show, and that's you've got December 14th in Hastings, Michigan, and December 15th in Fremont. You've done those before, I believe.
Yeah, Fremont we've done many, many times, and then Hastings we've done about 4 or 5 years, I guess. So.
Well, that's great, man. I'm looking forward to seeing you up here. So, tell me a little bit about your show and what people can expect.
Well, this is this particular show in September is just my wife and I, and I may have made a mistake bringing her along. She tells what on me, and she needs to quit doing that. But she does. She talks a lot, and I can't get her to quit. Too much detail about my life. But she's a lot of fun. She's a great singer, and we have a lot of fun. We've been married 36 years.
Oh wow!
And so we might make it after all.
Well, that's great.
But it's a lot of fun. Then we'll be back for Christmas, and the Christmas show. This is our 28th year doing our Christmas tour. We've had so much fun doing it over the years, and it hasn't changed a whole lot other than there are some songs we do every year during the Christmas portion, and then some songs we cycle through every 4 or 5 years, and just try to keep it fresh as we can.
Sure.
And we'll try to find a new song or two along the way. And the first part of the show we play hits and things we've had on the radio and different things like that. Then after intermission we do Christmas, and it's always a good time. Always.
Oh, that's fantastic. How did you start doing the Christmas shows?
Well, I before I got my record deal, back in the mid '80s. I'm sorry, mid '90s. Robin and I got married in 1988, and Christmas is that year. The pastor at our church asked if we'd do a Christmas show, a Christmas program at the church, and we did. And it went over really well. We ended up doing it there for Christmas of '88, '89, '90, probably 6 years. And then we moved it to a big theater in downtown Athens. And because originally it was a church service, and the last year we did it at the church, it was just a more concert feeling, and it just didn't feel right to be doing it. I just felt like it needed to move. So we moved to this Classic Center in Athens. And that year, 94, I recorded Oh Holy Night, June of '94, and I know it was June of '94 because I had brain surgery May of '94, and we recorded this like 30 days later.
Oh, wow.
And if we had known I was going to have brain surgery, we probably would not have scheduled the recording session. But all of a sudden, my producer, after I had the surgery, it was emergency surgery, and it was actually the day Your Love Amazes Me was my first #1 record. And my producer called Rob and said, "Hey, we've got this recording session. We're going to cancel it." She said, "You know what? Don't cancel it. John needs the distraction." So we went ahead with the recording session. The reason for that, we were just going to record a couple of songs and see what we had. Mm-hmm. And we recorded "O Come Emmanuel" and "O Holy Night." Well, anyway, so we recorded it that week of '94, June of '94, and we weren't intending to release it or anything. We were just kind of looking to see what we might have. Well, Capitol decided to send a single out that Christmas to country radio, and we put a note with it that just said, "Thank you for all the support during a difficult year," and referring to my health issues that year. And somebody played it, and it went crazy. And, DJs loved it, 5.5 minutes. It just, ended up being a mostly Christmas song for many years. And then we did a tour. We did a small tour the first year by 10 cities, and it went great, and all the cities had us back. And the next year we did 12 or 13, and I think the most we've ever done is 25.
Oh, wow.
But we average about 20 every year.
That's amazing.
This year's a little short because Thanksgiving's the last weekend in November, and it pushes it all back a little bit. So.
Yeah. My gosh. 28th annual. That's quite a milestone. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
You've received some great accolades this year too from some great award places. The Carolina Country Music Association Hall of Fame, you got that in January, and then the NACMA Association's award in March, the Hall of Fame award. And looking at your career, did you ever expect that you would be where you are now and earning all these accolades and still recording, still touring after all these years?
No, I thought I would have put it aside a long time ago. But I still enjoy doing it. And we're kicking around some ideas for a new album next year. We'll see what we got left in the tank.
Man, that's fantastic. And, you mentioned your wife, Robin, earlier. I think it's wonderful that you guys are able to share that music together. So many couples, one goes out on the road and they're gone for long periods of time and, they're away from each other. And you guys get to share that music together. And I know you kind of, you joke about her telling all the stories on you. But, that's got to be a great bonding experience.
Yeah, we have a lot of fun and we enjoy it. Enjoy traveling together. It's better for me to have her on the road with me because years ago, whenever I'd leave the house, we had a farm in North Athens, Georgia. Every time I'd leave the house to go out of town for a few days, something would go wrong. Some catastrophe with the horses or something,
Oh, my God.
And so it's better just to have her with me.
There you go. John, do you guys have kids?
We have 3 children. They're all grown, and all 3 are married, and 2 of them have children. We have 2 grandchildren, and one for the 2 boys are married and each have a child. And our daughter Taylor Marie, she and her husband they're practicing. So.
And anybody in the family carrying on the musical legacy?
My son Kalen is a remarkable drummer, and he's 29, and he really, I just can't believe another act hasn't picked him up yet. He's such a talented drummer. He plays drums for me at Christmas and whenever I need him throughout the year if he's available. But I'm hoping he'll get it picked up. He's been auditioning, so we'll see what's available out there for him. He's really a talented guy. Then my older boy, Sean, he lives in East Texas, and he's a great guitar player and songwriter. And but he's in a Texas rock and roll band called Joint Custody, and they're really, really good.
Awesome. So you mentioned next year you're working on a new album. Without letting the cat out of the bag too much, what can you tell me?
Well, we haven't got the cat in the bag yet. we're still still chasing the cat around the room trying to figure out what to do. So we're not sure what it's going to be, but we'll come up with something.
Well, we're looking forward to it for sure. Always great to hear music from you. And folks, again, I want to remind you can go to wolverineproductions.org and get your tickets for any of these great upcoming shows here in Michigan with John Barry. And we'll have that information on our Facebook page. You can also call 1-800-445-2143 and get your tickets not only for a fantastic show, but also to support our firefighters and our policemen. It's a great thing. We've actively participated every year in these shows and helped promote them. So we're looking forward to having you up here, John, for sure.
Well, I always love coming to Michigan to play, and there's some of the best music fans out there. And looking forward to being in town for a few shows.
Well, good. Well, the weather should be good. December, yeah, that's a little sketchy. You just never know.
You never know.
Bring a jacket, that's for sure.
Yeah, you know it.
Folks, you can also go to johnbarry.com. That's John's official website, and pick up his great music there and check out his tour dates. All those are listed there as well. And we're going to play the number one song, Your Love Amazes Me, and some of John's other great music for you as we continue. And John, always a pleasure to have you take time to be on the show. Thank you so much.
Well, y'all come see me while I'm in town. I turn 65 on September 14th, and come see me before I'm too old to do it.
All right. Well, we'll celebrate your birthday. We'll see you in Traverse City for sure. That's just literally just a couple miles from my house, so we'll be there.
Come on. We'll look forward to it.
All right. That's John Barry, and here's some great music from John as we continue with My Kind of Country. John, thanks again.
You bet.